Every business has a social responsibility within its community. And once you've made that contact, once you've seen some of the problems and then felt the benefit yourself of getting involved in protecting the environment, you can then find out more about what you can do to help with the bigger problem.
Every donation that we get in, whether it's food or money, is a direct link into our community and given to our community. And our strapline is restoring dignity, reviving hope. And that's what we want to do. And that's what all the donations do. It helps restore dignity and revive hope.
My mother and father bought this business in 1988. My mother had a vision, and her vision was to provide holidays that she had always looked for my brother and I when we were younger, and she had been unable to find those holidays, and she wanted it for other people. She wanted the guests we had to be wowed. She didn't have a marketing budget. She put everything into the grounds and gardens. I took over when she retired in 1996, and one of the first things I did was take her vision for wildlife and actually take one of the fields she used for camping, a 5-acre field, and say, let's make this a wildlife meadow. I went from there to social responsibility and looking at our place in our local community. And when you've got a successful business, you then have the opportunity. Do you just maximise profit for yourself? Or do you say, actually, there are some things more important?
My name is Jackie White, and I am project manager here at the Food Bank and Storehouse. We have 40 volunteers over 3 sites, and our area is Weybridge, Camelford, Bodmin, Padstow and all the surrounding areas for Food Bank. So anyone that's in need in that area will come to us, and the people that we receive from are also within all of that area. So it's our community helping our community basically. So we take in donations of food. Everything you see here is all donated. We weigh it all in. We make sure it's all in date, and then we make it into boxes for people that are referred to us by agencies.
Jackie is a legend. I mean, she basically said, we're not just food, we deal with the whole person. And, you know, there are plenty of local people who need a break. And if you're prepared to give away holidays, we will certainly find guests for you. Families that need breaks and couldn't otherwise take them.
We supply the food, we can supply household goods, we can help supply cleaning materials, dog food, cat food, nappies, all sorts of things. But in essence, what we're after is to make sure that they don't need us, and we can help them through the crisis that they're in. And that's what we're about.
Ever since I took over from my mother, one of the things my staff had to do was every time there was a northerly wind, they would have to go down onto the beach and clear up the mess, because plastic was coming on, debris, and we would clear it away because we didn't want people thinking that Mother Iveys was a dirty beach. And that we did for years, and it was just a cost to the business, and we would keep the beach clean. Now, you then get Blue Planet, and then you realise that it isn't just Mother Iveys. It's actually every beach in the UK, every beach in the world has got plastic. There's debris everywhere. And actually, let's admit we have a problem and let's deal with it together.
So at Beach Guardian, we aim to engage, educate and empower against plastic pollution.
Which is just kind of like a throwaway tagline. What it actually means is that we just want to empower people, empower communities to tackle plastic waste.
They are an inspiration. I came across them at a coast meeting, a Cornwall Sustainable Tourism, and I think at that stage Emily was still final year at university and her dad Rob was at this sustainable tourism workshop. I can remember thinking, gosh, whoever's got a business close to you is jolly lucky. And then it found out that they were from St Marion, so I thought, oh, I've hit the jackpot here, and the rest is history.
So we do the beach cleans down on the beautiful beach at Mother Iveys Bay, and there we're joined by all different kinds of people from different backgrounds. And during the summer seasons we've got about a 50-50 split between residents and tourists. So that means not only are we bringing different communities of people together, different opportunities to learn from each other, but we're also engaging more people with this issue. Our voices are only going to be louder together. We would never be able to do this on our own, and it's so important for us to have the support of all of these businesses.
You know, rooted as we are here in Cornwall and with views over to the Padstow lifeboat, to their boathouse, we want to support the Padstow crew. So there is a Padstow lifeboat crew fund, and with our beach barbecues on the beach every summer, that's what we support, and this year we've raised £3,000 for them, which is absolutely fantastic.
It's massively important because, you know, without the backing of people like Patrick and companies and also individuals, the lifeboat wouldn't survive without those donations. You know, we have basically during the summer another village right on our doorstep, and those people, they might come and visit the station, they will probably watch a training launch, or they might see us go out, and you know that it does help because they do give money and they donate, and it helps to keep us going.
Cornwall Wildlife Trust, we've been around since 1962. We were set up by volunteers worried about what they saw in Cornwall with species in decline and habitats being lost. So we've been here nearly 60 years. Last year we did a state of nature report for Cornwall, and unfortunately a lot of our species are still in decline and we are still losing habitats. So it's not enough what we're doing, even with other nature conservation organisations. If we're going to tackle the biodiversity crisis and with the extra pressures of the climate emergency, we need everybody to be doing whatever they can. So businesses that are nothing to do with wildlife need to be stepping up if we're going to have a hope of fixing it. So Mother Iveys Bay is a great example of how a tourism business can play their part in enhancing wildlife.
What I feel here at Mother Iveys is we have a great business and there are other great businesses, lots of them. And then it's about giving back a little bit more, using that business as a platform to do good.